Buying a house used to be the American dream. You know, white picket fence, 2.5 kids, maybe a golden retriever named Sparky. But in 2025, that dream feels more like a really long Zillow scroll, followed by a mild anxiety attack. Welcome to Stix and Sense. Today, we're answering a big, juicy question. Is buying a home still worth it in 2025? Let's break it down, with stick figures, sarcasm, and a mortgage-sized dose of truth. Let's start with the obvious. Home prices are high. Mortgage rates are high. Your stress also high. It's like everything got together, held hands, and said, let's ruin my house hunt. Let's talk numbers. The median home price in the US has climbed past $400,000. Mortgage rates are floating around 6.5 to 7%. Property taxes, insurance, and maintenance. Don't forget those delightful extras. If you're feeling broke just hearing that, same. But before you abandon your house dreams and move into a van down by the river, let's pause, because buying a home isn't just about numbers. It's about timing, goals, and what you want out of life. So let's ask, what does buying a home actually get you? First, stability. Your rent can go up, your landlord can sell. But with a fixed-rate mortgage, your payment stays the same. It's like hitting pause on inflation. Let's be honest, it's kind of a superpower right now. Second, equity. Every time you make a mortgage payment, a little chunk goes into your home's value. It's like forced savings, but with drywall. Third, freedom. Want to paint your walls lime green? Go for it. Install a trampoline in the living room. Weird, but no one's stopping you. Now let's flip it. Why might buying not make sense in 2025? One word, cost. Affording a house isn't just about the monthly mortgage. You need a down payment, closing costs, moving expenses, and emergency money for when the water heater explodes on Christmas Eve. Plus, home ownership comes with surprise pop quizzes called repairs. Toilets break, roofs leak, trees fall. No landlord means you're the landlord. And guess what? Landlords don't get days off. Let's say you're on the fence. Should you rent or buy? Here are some questions to ask yourself, and answer honestly, even if the truth hurts a little. 1. Are you planning to stay in the same place for at least 5 years? Buying only makes sense if you plan to stay put long enough to build equity and offset the transaction costs. If you're still bouncing around every 2 years like a caffeinated squirrel, renting might be smarter. 2. Do you have stable income? Mortgages love consistency. If your income is up and down like a roller coaster, especially for freelancers, the bank might not vibe with you. 3. Do you have savings beyond your down payment? If buying a house drains every penny you have, you're setting yourself up for stress. Surprise repairs will show up, usually the week after you finally buy a TV. 4. Can you realistically afford it? Or are you stretching? Just because a bank approves you for a certain loan doesn't mean you should take it. If your monthly payment is so big you're eating cereal for dinner, you're not house rich, you're house trapped. Now let's talk about something spicy. Renting isn't throwing money away. Yes, when you rent, you're not building equity. But guess what? You're also not paying property taxes, maintenance, or dealing with squirrels in your attic. Renting gives flexibility, and sometimes peace of mind. Plus, in certain markets, rent is still cheaper than owning. So it's not about one being better than the other. It's about what's better for you right now. Now let's talk trends. In 2025, we're seeing a few key things. 1. Inventory is still tight. There aren't enough homes for sale, which keeps prices high. 2. Interest rates are unpredictable. They've cooled from 2022 peaks, but they're still not low. That affects how much house you can actually afford. 3. Remote work is still a thing. People are moving away from high-cost cities. That means some small towns are getting pricier too. 4. Creative financing is making a comeback. Things like assumable mortgages and seller buy-downs are popping up, meaning buyers and sellers are finding new ways to make deals work. So, is buying a home still worth it? Let's look at the pros. Long-term wealth building, stable monthly payments with fixed-rate loans, customization and control, inflation hedge, possible tax deductions. Now the cons. Huge upfront cost, surprise expenses, less flexibility. Not always a financial win if you move too soon. Housing markets can go down too. So here's the deal. Buying a home in 2025 is like dating someone you really like, but they come with baggage. The key is knowing what you're signing up for. If you're financially ready, emotionally stable, and not buying out of panic or pressure, go for it. But if you're barely scraping a down payment together, unsure about your job, or buying because TikTok told you renting is for losers, take a breath. A house is the biggest purchase you'll ever make. It should fit your life, not break it. Let's do a rapid fire, are you ready to buy? Checklist. Do you have 3 to 6 months of expenses saved after the down payment? Are you planning to stay in the home for at least 5 years? Do you understand the real costs? Mortgage, insurance, taxes, maintenance? Are you approved for a mortgage with a reasonable rate? Are you buying a home you love, not just settling out of fear? If you said yes to all 5, you might be ready. If not, keep saving, keep learning, keep stalking Zillow at 2 a.m. Let's wrap this up. In 2025, home ownership is still a great goal, but it's not the only one. Whether you're buying, renting, or living with your mum while launching your third startup, make sure your money moves make sense for you. Not your friends, not your parents, definitely not that guy on YouTube with the 6 Lamborghinis. If this video made you laugh, think, or reopen your mortgage calculator for the 12th time today, hit that like button, subscribe to Stix and Sense, and drop a comment. Would you rather rent forever or buy a haunted house for half price? Until next time, stay sketchy, stay smart.